Hey guys, hope you're having a great day. Today I wanted to talk about a different topic, and it's going to be about the Tesla Cybercab, or some of you like to call it the Robotaxi. And I've been thinking about when they take out the application, right? The app. Uh, I'm sure there's going to be different riding options available for customers, and I've been meditating on what those options could be, and I came up with 10 different options that might be coming to the Cybercab. And I wanted to share it with you guys. So let's get into the video. Tesla Cybercab, or the Robotaxi riding options. The first one is the most simplest and the one everybody's going to expect, right? It's going to be the fastest. So in other words, it's going to get the nearest Tesla available. It could be 2 minutes away, 5 minutes away. It's going to send it to you, and once you get in, it's going to take the fastest route to the destination, right? And that's going to be probably the regular price for your ride. So that's the fastest option, right? Then you have option number 2, which I like to call the group link. So for example, imagine you have 3 people with you. As you can see, the Tesla Cybercab only has 2 seats, right? So the Tesla app or the Cybercab app is going to have to send you 2 Cybercabs. But it's going to be a little weird if one of them gets there and the other one is like 5 minutes away, right? So what I'm thinking is that these Cybercabs are either going to meet, in the middle and then get to you at the same time, or if one is a few minutes away, it might just stop like 2 blocks away, wait for the other one to get nearby, and then they'll go together and pick you up at the same time. And while you are driving off together, let's say that there's a red light. One of the Cybercabs was able to make it through the red light, but the other one couldn't. Maybe with the group link, the Cybercab is going to just realize that the other one is behind in the red light, is going to stop for a few seconds, maybe 30 seconds, and once the other one starts to get closer, then he's going to continue, and that way you're with your group at the same time. So I like to call that one the group link. I think it's a cool option. The next one that I have in mind here, I like to call it a no rush. So yeah, you need a taxi, but you're not in a rush, so maybe you could wait 15-20 minutes for a Cybercab to appear, and maybe you might get a discount, like a 20% discount, if you get this no rush option. The fourth option I like to call the ride share, right? So maybe you're just one person and you're like, hey, I don't have a lot of money. This might be like a 50% off, might be the cheapest option. So maybe the Tesla app or the Cybercab app could look for a person that's going close to your destination and is also passing by and has an available seat, right? So you could get in with a stranger. A lot of people I'm sure are not going to like this option, but if you don't have a lot of money, it is an option you could try out, right? The ride share. So you share the Cybercab with someone else, and yeah, I think this is going to be the cheapest one if they do end up having this option. The next one, option number 5, I call it the Scenic Route. So in this option, obviously it's not going to be available everywhere, only in some locations. Like for example, California has the Pacific Coast Highway. It's a beautiful highway. So you set your destination, and if there's a scenic route available, the app will let you know and say, hey, would you like to take the scenic route? It might be a little more expensive, maybe 30% increase or 50% increase, it depends how long the car is going to have to drive, but I think it's a cool option, taking the scenic route. Option number 6, I like to call it gaming is life. And with this one, you're basically, I could imagine that you'll be able to bring maybe your Bluetooth remote controller in there and play some AAA games. But what happens once you reach your destination, if you're in the middle of the game and you want to continue, want to finish it? I think with this option, once you get to your destination, he's going to allow you to stay in the car for, as long as you need maybe a maximum of like 20 minutes. And it will charge you maybe 30 cents per minute that you're in the car. So something like that. So again, once you got to your destination, you could continue playing your games until you finish the level, up to 20 minutes, 25 minutes, whatever. So this is option number 6. Option number 7, I like to call it mother-in-law is home. It's funny, but basically, imagine if your wife calls you and say, "Hey, my mom is here. Get here as soon as you can." You could pick this option, and what the Cybercab is going to do is going to take the longest route to reach its destination. The Cybercab might even drive at like just a little bit over the speed limit, so it's going to drive fairly slow. And it might take more red lights than usual because you're not in a rush to get home, right? So I like to call this one the mother-in-law is home option. I think this should be a pretty good option. The next one, it's Monday. So we all know that Mondays is always so difficult. You just finished the weekend. Maybe you had a great weekend and now you have to go back to work. So I think if you select this option, maybe the Cybercab can put like some 80s music, or maybe through the app you get to pick your own genre of music, right? And 30 seconds before the car reaches your pickup location, he's going to start putting this music, and it's going to have a disco ball in the screen as well. It's going to look pretty nice. And then you're going to have, if they integrate Grok AI into the vehicle as well, I was thinking maybe Grok AI could be a motivational speaker. So it's giving you some motivational speeches, and by the time you get to your job, you're motivated, you're fired up, and ready to go. So I like to call this option, it's Monday. And then the last option number 9, it's called I'm hungry. So imagine you get out of work, you order a Cybercab, but before you order the Cybercab, you placed an order at a restaurant, right? And you want to go pick up that order and then go straight home. So the Cybercab application is going to ask you your destination, and also if you pick this option, what restaurant do you order from? So he'll take you to that restaurant, he'll wait 10 minutes outside for you. Once you pick up the food, he'll drive you straight to your destination. So I like to call this one I'm hungry. And the last option, I think, is a basic one as well. Your schedule. You could schedule a ride a few days in advance, even a few weeks if you want, and maybe the app will give you a heads up an hour before and tell you, hey, you got the schedule, or 30 minutes before. Do you still want to do it, or do you want to cancel? That's option number 10. So those are all my options for the Cybercab. Let me know what you think. Do you like them? Do you think they're realistic? If you have other options you've thought about, let me know in the comment section below. And share this video with your friends. If you're into Tesla, if you're into all of this futuristic technology that's coming to the masses, and it's coming so fast, man. This is great. One of my dreams is to have a Tesla. It's been a dream of mine for the past like 10 years. Hopefully in 1 year time I could get one, but we'll see. I'm saving up and everything, but it's not as expensive as a Lamborghini, but it's also not as cheap as a Honda Civic. So I'm kind of just, I don't want to go into that getting a Tesla, but at this point I would love to have one. But it just takes its time, right? My time will come. So let me know in the comment section below. Again, please like, share, and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching, and stay safe out there. Peace.